I could go on forever, but we'll try to keep it short. Bob Dorr was born in Chicago, where he grew up listening to WLS radio. I remember WLS. That inspired him to start singing when he was about 8 years old. He began drum lessons at 13. His biggest influence is John Lennon with the blues of Muddy Waters, B.B. Albert and Freddie King having a major impact as well. His first paid performance was with Tortoise and the Hare for a 9th grade dance after moving to Davenport. Bob became an announcer and music director for KUNI Radio while at UNI in Cedar Falls, while also leading the band The Rags Review. From 1977 to 1980, he was singing and playing harp with the Little Red Rooster Band. Greg Ullman and Roy Buchanan were a couple people that had occasion to sit in with the band during that time. And he has been the weekend host on KUNI since 1980. 26 years on KUNI. And of course, he's led the popular blue band since 1981, while at the same time forming his own Hot Fudge record label. His bands have shared bills with people like B.B. King, Buddy Guy, Coco Taylor, Bobby Rush, Robert Cray, Room Full of Blues, Tower of Power, and Leon Russell, just to name a few. He has performed at the Mississippi Valley Blues Fest, the Kansas City Jazz and Blues Fest, and in Memphis at B.B. King's Blues Club as part of a Blues Stock Fest. He has aired his interviews with some of the greatest names in the business on KUNI, including Muddy Waters, Willie Dixon, Elvin Bishop, Albert Collins, and Roy Gallagher. He's got a CD available, actually. It's got a lot of those interviews on there. It's very cool. He has also produced 6 volumes of the Iowa Blues compilation discs, in addition to recording over 20 titles with the Blue Band. Hot Fudge has released many other albums by top Iowa artists, getting Iowa blues out to the world, so you got to give them up for that. And the Iowa Blues New Year shows that Bob organizes has been a fixture since '93. And IPTV will be releasing a Blue Band 25th anniversary DVD of their performances through the years, so look for that. Bob was inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000 for his work with KUNI, and it was great pleasure to this year induct Mr. Bob Dorr into the Iowa Blues Hall of Fame. Give it up for Mr. Bob Dorr!
Thank you very much, T-Bone. I'm scared to death. Since he said that there was some reason for me to be inducted because of my radio and public TV affiliation, I did want to take just a second out to publicly thank, first of all, Tom Gary. I did not have to pay him any money for that very nice thing that he said about me earlier. Thanks for starting the Iowa Blues Hall of Fame. And T-Bone, none of us would be up here celebrating this without your work. Thank you very much. And also, folks, the Blues on Grand staff are giving up their night off so that we can enjoy ourselves. How about it for the Blues on Grand staff? When I first started going to bars in the early 70s in Cedar Falls, the Lynn County Band was it. They were the definition of the greatest blues band that we ever had in Iowa. And at that time, another Iowa Blues Hall of Fame guitar player, Ron DeWitt, was the guitar player. And I used to think, oh, God, this guy is so good. Oh, man, he's so good. Every time I would go there, they'd go, yeah, he's good, but you ought to hear this Fred Walk guy that used to play with them. So how about Fred Walk tonight? And then you notice they made me be the singer following Joanne Jackson. Come on. The only good news about that is I get to sing before Steve George. So, woo! All right. So this is a Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. I try to do this in A.
We'll just vamp on the one until it starts singing. That's where the changes start, right? one is just slow blues and C.
I did want to point out that I believe I'm one of the youngest people in the Iowa Blues Hall of Fame. How about the People's Horn section, ladies and gentlemen? Jerry and I went to the University of Northern Iowa at the same time, and Jerry was in the band that was, oh man, they were going to be the next big thing called Sisters. There was like 18 people in your band, right? And about 6 weeks before I ever met Nate, I was trying to get Jerry actually to play a couple dates with the Blue Band because we were in between saxophone players, and he said, "Oh man, I'm so busy, I just can't do it. But you ought to see my kid play." And you know, I don't know if you're like me, but you know, most parents, they're really proud of their kids, but. And then I met Nate, and I found out what he was talking about. Nathan Peoples here on the saxophone.
Slow blues in C from the 5. 1, 2, 3.
woman so much the trembling pain. Have you ever loved a woman so much? Yeah, the trembling pain. But every time you know she bears another man's name. But you just love that woman so much. You know, it's a shame and a sin. You know. You just love that woman so much. You know it's a shame and a sin. You know she belongs to your very best friend. It's the blues, baby.
This is the real blues here, where you make it up on stage as you go along. I really love this. What about this band, folks? I'm telling you what. Sounding good all day long. Just one more talking part for me, and then I'll get on with it. I have had the opportunity to meet and interview, because of my career in public broadcasting in Iowa, people like Muddy Waters, Willie Dixon, Coco Taylor, Albert Collins, goes on and on, B.B. King. And I asked them all one question that was the same. And I said, if you would have some advice for someone who wanted to play the blues for a living, what would you tell them? Every single one said, do it your way. Be you. Don't try to be B.B. King, because B.B. King already was B.B. King. Don't try to be Albert Collins, because you'll never be the master of the Telecaster like that. Be yourself. Do it your own way. And I think all of the people that are part of the Iowa Blues Hall of Fame has done it their way, and I really, really appreciate being inducted with their company. Thank you very much. All right.
ride in your automobile. I said, baby, let me ride in your automobile. You got that nice little car, too many drivers at the wheel.
This is the coolest thing that ever happened to me. Thanks a lot. Mr. Bob Dorr, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you very, very much. I'm really proud of it. Very well deserved. Free food, fun, and a plaque. I'm telling you what, can't get any better than that. Thank you so much.